I need to make sure my mic isn't muted. Hang on. Okay. Last time I went live, my mic was muted. I might give this a few minutes to see if anybody comes in. Probably not. It's like 5:10 Eastern in the morning. 4:10 Eastern. Well, 4:10. Would that be Central? That's like an hour behind. Whatever. I'm thinking out loud now. All right. Somebody gotta show up to this. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself. All right, one person might be scrolling by. I see a one right there. Oh, okay, there's Chris G. It's 5:10 a.m. What are we doing now? Yo, yo, I have to. Man, I have to talk about this dream I just had. Let me know if you can hear me. I thought I'd share it because it was so funny. Good morning. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. All right. Because last time I went live, I didn't know my mic was muted the whole time, and I had to start all over. So, yo, okay. All right, hang on. Give me a second so the screen just won't be black. I'm going to try something. Hold on. All right, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's better. All right. It's too early for me to be on camera. I'm definitely not about to do that. What if I can reverse it? Yeah, that look. Nope, that's trash. Okay. What is my stance on Costco? Oh my God. Stop it. So, now, in my 20s, I learned that I shouldn't eat junk food. This is just me personally. I cannot speak for anybody else. So, don't judge me. This is just me personally. In my 20s, I learned that I shouldn't eat junk food too close to my bedtime, like shortly before I go to sleep, whether it be an hour or two, like whether it be junk food or fast food. Closest Costco to me is way out in Hanley. I don't go there. Yeah, I haven't been to Costco in years, like maybe since I was a teenager. So, yeah, that might be a troll question anyway. But look, so I realized that I shouldn't eat junk food shortly before I go to sleep, right? So, especially nowadays, like I have nearly eliminated all junk food out of my diet, like chips, fast food. The closest I'll have to fast food nowadays, I might have one slice of pizza on the weekend, or I might have a chicken shawarma or something like that. But I don't eat too much fast food anymore, right? So, or sweet things. So last night I decided, okay, so this week I decided, like, man, I got to increase the amount of protein that I'm eating because I'm trying to build muscle, right? So kind of trying to stay in the low calorie, higher protein range right now, right? So after I got off work last night, I ate my meal prep. You know, I ate 5 ounces of filet mignon, 1 cup of red potatoes, and 2 cups of mixed vegetables, right? So I ate my food. So after that, I was like, okay, I got this yogurt, like this low calorie, zero sugar, 15 grams of protein yogurt, right? So I know this is random. I know this is random, but I gotta tell y'all before I work out. So I had never had this yogurt before, and I don't like zero sugar stuff because then they use the terrible artificial sweeteners, right? In which you may as well be eating real sugar. So this one was not too bad. It used like organic stevia, monk fruit, stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, this should it's not that bad. So I thought I'd eat this yogurt last night. So it was a cup of yogurt. I ate it after it was like it had to be like 8:45 while I'm sitting on the couch. I was watching Batman on Netflix. You know, the 2007 Batman cartoon that's on there right now. It was an episode with the Riddler and they solving all the riddles in the city or whatever, blah blah blah. So I ate this cup of oatmeal and I went to bed. Like, got my daughter ready for bed, did her whole bedroom routine, and we say our prayers, and she went to bed. And I still have to work on me, so I go in my room and do my whole bedroom routine. I didn't hit the bed to maybe like 9:40 last night, you know. So, man, so this dream I had. First of all, in this dream, I was back at my childhood home, right? I grew up on the west side of Detroit. I grew up on Preston Finkel. Some people call it 5 Mile. So that's where I grew up. On the corner house. It was a house right next to a nightclub. It was called the Diamond Lounge. The Diamond Lounge was like right on the corner of Finkel. So it was the Diamond Lounge, then it was an alley, then there was our house. Right there on Preston Finkel on the west side of Detroit. So last night in this dream, me, my mama, two of my brothers, and I think it was my niece. We was all back in my childhood home in my dream. We was all in the living room. It was this big old window in the living room that looks out towards the front of the house in the front yard. So as we was talking, I just so happened to look outside, and it was like alien motherships like above all the houses. Like the whole neighborhood. It was one ship per house, like just sitting there. And I'm like, what the heck is outside? What is that, y'all? Does anybody else see these motherships outside? And nobody saying anything. Like, I feel like I was the only one to see them. Like, what the heck is this? So everybody just doing their thing. And I'm like, y'all, I think we need to start praying. I don't know what that is outside, but it's in front of every house because I can look out the window and I can look towards the right to my next door neighbor's house. It was this lady, her name Vicky. She used to live next door to us on Press. It was one above her house too. And so it was daylight outside. It looked like a nice sunny day, but it just so happened to be alien motherships in front of on top of all these houses, like just there, not moving, completely still, like a perfect hover above everybody's house. So I'm like, y'all, we gotta start praying because I don't know what that is. Like, why is that out there? So after so long, these ships started opening up. Like they all started opening up at the same time. Or maybe it was like a domino effect, like these little doors started rolling down. You know how something can like walk out of it? Like they started rolling down at an angle. So, y'all, you could probably guess what came out of these ships, man. But it's about to be hilarious. That's why I thought I'd tell y'all, because it was so funny. What came out of these ships, bro, was that white, blonde, long-haired Jesus, Catholic Jesus thing with the little gay heart on his chest where he hold the little one finger up. You know that one? That Jesus? It was that Catholic Jesus that came out. And it came out of all of them. So it was one of them in front of Vicky's house. It was one of them in front of John's house. And I'm telling y'all these people's names like y'all know them, but this is how I recognize their houses. So this Catholic Jesus just came out. Just like, so at that point, everything was like silent. Like everybody stopped talking. It was just quiet. Like you couldn't hear, like in that area, there was a fire station that was like right on Greenfield. And every so often you would hear the sirens all day, every day from that fire station. But at this point, there was no more sirens. Like everything was completely silent, right? As this Catholic Jesus was coming out. So, all right. So at that point, people finally noticed something was wrong outside. So in my living room, we all started praying, right? So I'm going to tell you how gay this Catholic Jesus is. This thing started knocking at the door and we wouldn't open the door. So since we wouldn't open the door, this Catholic Jesus walked up towards that big window in the living room and was just looking at us. And we was just looking at that thing like, what you want? Like, bro, you ain't coming in. And what made it so creepy, it wasn't talking. It was just looking at us. just staring, like, and we stared back at it, but we was praying like, man, you need to go on away from here, like, cause you ain't Jesus, bro. Oh man, I can't. It was so dumb, y'all. And I'm telling you, this is how trash this Catholic Jesus is, right? Who is Lucifer anyway, because that's not Jesus. This thing could not get in the house. It was just standing there staring at us through the window. And it needed us to let it in. Like, yeah, this how trash you are. You gotta ask for permission to come in here just like a vampire, bro. You a demon. They was like a demon, like asking for permission to come in. So, and it was just standing there staring through the window, and we all looking back at it like, no, you ain't coming in. So it just put a lot of stuff into perspective. Like, Catholics literally like worship that thing or got pictures of it everywhere. Like, this is why the Bible say you shouldn't have pictures of Jesus. We literally don't know how Jesus looked. Like, the description we have in Revelation is like him in his glorified body, right? And yeah, that's what black Hebrew Israelites use to say he's black, but that's just our flesh trying to put our own image on him, you know what I'm saying? So we don't exactly know. We're not supposed to have images, but this was straight up the gay little finger, little heart Catholic Jesus. I'm surprised he didn't come as a baby with Mary in a manger or something, you know. Catholics have just literally made Jesus soft and gay, so he couldn't get in. He was just out there like, let me in. So I just had to tell y'all about this. So we was praying so hard until the motherships left. Like, it was alien ships everywhere. So when we got finished praying, man, them ships left from all the houses, and I woke up, man, and I was just like, oh my goodness. Not only did that yogurt give me a nightmare, bro, my stomach was hurting. Hey Steve, how you doing? So I don't know if I'm just not gonna eat that yogurt again, if I'm not gonna eat it like close to when it's time for me to go to bed. So, because it definitely gave me a nightmare. Not only did it give me a nightmare, it made my freaking stomach hurt for like an hour. And that was just me trying to get some extra protein in to reach my protein goal this week. Okay. Hey, Aunt Betty, how you doing? So, yeah, what time is it? I'm not going to stay on here too much longer because it's almost... I'm not asleep right now because I had that nightmare, but y'all going to have to rewind it to listen to it. I just thought I'd share it. But Catholic Jesus tried to comfort me in my dream last night, and I wasn't going to let it happen. Oh, man. So, in my 20s, I learned I shouldn't eat fast food or anything that remotely resembles junk food shortly before I go to sleep, within an hour or two window before I go to sleep, or I'll have nightmares. And I haven't had a nightmare in years. It's been a while. And especially since I haven't been eating any kind of junk food. And I definitely had one last night after eating that yogurt. So, yeah, that's the sweetest thing I've had since early February. Early February, I think I literally ate some of them Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. So, in them Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, one serving is 4 cookies. So, I ate half a serving. I ate 2 cookies out of the whole box that I bought. Because I'm like, man, I can't live this life no more. I'm not eating sweets no more. So, I ate 2 cookies. So, that's the last time I had sweets was back in February. So, this yogurt was like the sweetest thing I've had in a long time. Oh, great, sweetie. And besides that, Dream, how are you doing besides that, Dream? Okay, I am doing so much better. Like, I'm Betty. I can tell the difference, diet change, lifestyle change, and regular exercise is making in my life. And I kind of took a break away from, like, the so-called, quote-unquote, truther stuff. As to why I haven't been live streaming much about that. I kind of just dissociated my brain from it, kind of focused more on the scriptures for a while, at least while I'm making it through the 21-day challenge. But I will be back, so I really appreciate y'all patience with me. But outside of that, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Iguana Man. Thank you so much. I can tell the difference it's making, like, the decisions I make, especially when I'm on the phone with these customers, man. You know, I work a pretty stressful job. I take insurance calls as an insurance agent. But, man, they've been so much easier. Like, everything is so much easier for me. Like, stuff just don't make me mad. Like, my mood is always just so mellow. Like, it's like I'm smoking weed permanently without smoking weed. Like, I just be just straight. Like, Man, it is so crazy how different it makes you feel. Man, blood pressure been excellent, man. I took my blood pressure yesterday. My blood pressure was 109 over 72. Like, man, and I used to teeter in like the 160s over like 140. Oh my goodness, blood pressure perfect. So I'm just doing so much better. So I really appreciate y'all for hanging around and being patient with me. You didn't show that shopping center you made for your little girl. Did she love it? You know what? That's because I didn't finish it yet. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I bit off more than I can chew. And I just have not felt like going back to it. And she asked me about it yesterday too. She was like, "Mommy, can we finish the miniverse store?" I was like, "Okay, baby, we'll finish it this weekend because I feel so bad." It's like her dad hasn't really been able to keep her, so I've been having to keep my daughter and work all at the same time, and it's been so exhausting. Like I hardly get like a break anymore. So by the time the weekend rolls around, I have to catch up with house chores, take her to ballet class, clean up, do laundry, cook, prepare what I'm gonna meal prep for the whole week. So it's like I haven't really had much time to do it. So we're gonna work on it this weekend. So, because I do feel bad about that. It's so much to it. I haven't been able to put together, but she definitely asked me about it yesterday, and she was so sweet and she's so patient. She's like, "Mommy, can we finish the miniverse store after you get off of work?" I'm like, "I don't know. After 7 o'clock at night, I don't know about that, but maybe we can do it on the weekend." So we work on it this weekend. But yeah, that's that. I just wanted to tell y'all about that dream. I dreamed about gay Catholic Jesus and I prayed him away, and he was so trash he had to multiply himself to be able to go into everybody's house with multiple ships, and then had to ask permission to get in because he's gay Catholic Jesus, aka Lucifer. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I got a 30-minute workout. I'm on day 20 of the 21-day challenge. Oh, thanks, Aunt Betty. I appreciate that. Good morning, Darrell. Good morning. Y'all gotta rewind this and listen to that dream. I'm telling y'all, because I'm gonna leave it up. But good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by. I know this was random. I'm whispering because my daughter is like right in the other room. When she hears me talking, she thinks it's time for her to wake up. And it's too early for her to wake up. Because I gotta work out in a minute. I got a 30-minute workout on day 20 of the challenge, and I am not looking forward to it. Oh, those 30-minute workouts are so hard. I hope you're doing okay out there, Darrell. Good to see you. Those 20-minute joints are hard. Like, I'll be so glad when I'm done with this. I'm gonna be so glad. Because I'm ready to, like, focus on strength training. I mean, I do get resistance and strength training from this machine, but it doesn't allow me to isolate the muscles, like, not the way I want. So, I'm looking forward to finishing this up so I can do that. But I'm on day 20, 30 minutes. I'm just trying to psych myself up to it. I'm typically sleep around this time, but since I had that nightmare, I was just up and I was laughing at myself. Hey, Time Cop, proud of you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, Time Cop, Chris G, Iguana Man, Aunt Betty, Darrell, it's so nice to see y'all. It's so nice to see y'all. I actually enjoy going live, but I had to take a break away from the truth or stuff for a while. Kind of dissociate, get back into the scriptures, pray, change my lifestyle a bit. Now that I got myself together, yeah, I'll be back on here soon because now I'm on day 20. So I'm about to be done with this challenge. So everybody, I love y'all. God bless. Believe the gospel and be saved. Don't worship Catholic Jesus. You Catholics out there, man, come on, y'all gotta find Christ for real. You cannot venerate objects or Marys. Like, no. Mary is not sinless, okay? All right, Catholics, please, you gotta let go of that baby Jesus in the manger. That's why people think Jesus is soft, because Catholicism has feminized Christ, and that is just not the way it is. He's coming back as the Lion of the tribe of Judah with a sword to enact his wrath on the wicked. Like, he's not coming back as a Care Bear to smoke a joint with you and hug a tree. No, absolutely not. He's not going to play the banjo with you. No, absolutely not. He's coming back with the sword, okay? And he's not a baby in the manger anymore, okay, Catholics? Okay. Hey, Joy. Good morning. Love you too, sweetheart. Good morning, everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can get ready for this workout. And I still have to work later. So everybody, I love y'all. It was good to see y'all. I know this was random, but rewind it so y'all can listen to it. It's real quick. It's a real quick short dream because I woke up, once I realized what was happening. So everybody, I'm out of here. Believe the gospel and be saved. All right, y'all.